Hello, class. Sorry I'm late. I am new to this town as well as to this school, and so I got a bit turned around on my way here, which is why I'm late. Okay. I was told that my TA would be providing me with a slide presentation and notes for today's lecture on the Revolutionary War. I asked her to send them to me yesterday. In her email, she said she was busy with something called Fortnite. I'm not familiar with what that is. I'm sure it's some sort of educational program. In any case, she sent them to me about 15 minutes ago, so I haven't had a chance to look them over yet. But I am sure that it will be an excellent presentation. All right, yes, so, thank you. And welcome to History 101. Today's topic for the lecture is America's first armed conflict, which of course was the Revolutionary War. Yes. Okay. So the Revolutionary War. All right. All right. Yes. Like I said, the Revolutionary War. Okay. We're just gonna. Yes. Okay. Okay. So yes. So the first major pre-war incident was, of course, the Boston Massacre. So the Boston Massacre was a tragic game of pickup basketball. As I was saying, the massacre started at a game of pickup basketball that turned violent after a controversial call by the referee. Yes. Another inciting event was the Boston Tea Party. An exclusive invite-only party that the British were throwing. The Americans gate-crashed the party and drank all the tea at the event. Okay, with tensions rising, America's leading stand-up comedians gathered for the First Continental Congress, which was a comedy roast hosted by Roastmaster General and future President Benjamin Franklin. Meanwhile, on the midnight ride of Paul Revere, on the midnight ride of Paul Revere and the Raiders released their #1 hit single, Him or Me, What's It Gonna Be? Finally, the hostilities boiled over at the Battle of Lexington and Concord, which was so named because soldiers on both sides got extremely lost, so no one was exactly sure where the battle was being held. Okay, realizing that they needed a competent leader, the Founding Fathers decided to promote George Washington, yes, to the position of Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army. And, Next came the Battle of Bunker Hill, which was actually fought on Breed's Hill, because everyone got lost again. Interestingly, this was the only battle of the war with no casualties, because when General Israel Putnam yelled, "Only fire when you see the whites of their eyes," everyone on both sides closed their eyes, and no one was able to hit anything. Okay, so around this time, Thomas Jefferson, so around this time, Thomas Jefferson penned the now immortal words of the Declaration of Independence, where he announced his intention to move out of his parents' house. Come on. So at the Battle of Trenton, George Washington crossed the Delaware to get to the other side. However, the Continental Army was forced to winter in Valley Forge so that Washington could pick out new curtains for his house. As the war raged on, American officer Benedict Arnold betrayed the Americans because the British promised to name a breakfast after him. The last battle of the war was fought at Yorktown, which was named at the time because it was the Yorkie capital of the world. Of course it was. Okay, once a peace treaty was signed between the British and the Americans, the United States of America was officially formed. The Founding Fathers decided on this name after rejecting the names Better Britain and Cool America, and so ended the last war ever fought by America. That's false. And this concludes our lecture on the Revolutionary War. Please make sure you were taking notes, as there will be a test at the end of it. Okay. Well, can only get better from here, right? Siri, set a reminder. Get a new TA.